No one likes it and no one wants it. The annoying cough. But when you get it, what's the first thing you do? Do you go to the nearest drugstore and buy over-the-counter medicine? Well, despite what you may think, pills aren't the only way to get rid of a cold. In this video, we will be introducing an alternate method of treatment known as TCM. TCM stands for Traditional Chinese Medicine.
Traditional Chinese medicine has a history of 3,000 years, with a written record of 2,000 years.
Deng talks about the origins of the term Chinese medicine.
Some people consider the term Zhongyi as meaning Chinese medical practice, hence the name Chinese medicine or Zhongyi. Actually, the first character, Zhong, also means to bring the unbalanced yin and yang back to the middle and balanced way, just like what Confucius means by saying Zhongyong in the Doctrine of the Mean.
Deng, who has been practicing Chinese medicine for 25 years in Manhattan's Chinatown, explains that in addition to balancing yin and yang, Chinese medicine also uses the 5 elements theory.
The 5 elements are metal, wood, water, fire and earth. Metal corresponds to the lungs, fire to the heart, wood to the liver, water to the kidneys and earth with the spleen. Traditional Chinese medicine uses the theory of the 5 elements, mutually reinforcing and neutralizing each other to treat illnesses.
Zhang speaks about how acupuncture works, that it's based on a concept of the flow of energy through the body along pathways called meridians.
If any energy pathway was found to have a problem, acupuncture is applied to unblock the acupuncture points to allow a smooth energy flow and the illness can be healed.
Zhang says the diagnosis process starts from the moment the patient arrives.
When a patient enters the room, I will look at his or her posture. If the patient appears tense around the abdomen, it may mean he or she has some problem there. The next step is to examine the eyes. Some people have red eyes. Some find it hard to keep their eyes open. Then I will feel his or her pulse. This is to find out if the patient suffers from a weak yin or a weak yang, or if any of his or her organs have problems. Then I'll look at the tongue.
Deng says Chinese medicine uses a different approach to Western medicine.
Chinese medicine is different. It looks holistically. If you've got a headache, they look for the reasons. There are many different reasons for a headache. If it's a cold, it can be caused by chill or heat. Chinese medicine looks for the exact causes. Then it balances the 5 elements and yin and yang. The healing effect is really good.
Zhang says traditional Chinese medicine treats the root of the problem.
Let's take a cough as an example. Western medicine will give medicine to discharge the phlegm. These drugs often make the patients drowsy and affect their work, whereas Chinese medicine does not have such side effects. Instead, Chinese medicine focuses on strengthening the spleen, because a weak spleen will cause a buildup of phlegm, which leads to coughing.
The 2 different approaches complement each other.
If there is an epidemic of illness, Western methods can treat it faster. For chronic illness or the start of an illness, then Chinese medicine is better.
Today, traditional Chinese medicine plays an increasingly important role in Western society. More individuals are now seeking traditional Chinese medicine as a holistic approach for health and healing.
Now that we've learned what Chinese medicine is, let's learn more about the herbs used.
You may be wondering, kind of walking through Chinatown, what all these interesting looking herbs are and what they do. We're here at the Sunny Day Herbal Shop to give you a little bit of information. There are actually over 5,000 different species of herbs, and over 2,000 of them are used as medicinal herbs. Whatever ailment you can think of, ranging from the common cold, hay fever, allergies, PMS, painful menstruation, menopause, digestive problems, and even infertility, can be helped with Chinese herbal medicine. So the first one we'll talk about is ginseng, or what we call ren shen in Chinese. There it is here. And ginseng is used for many things, most commonly very good for the immune system, for energy and stamina and endurance, and very good for mild cases of diabetes. There's another form of ginseng, what we call dangshen, and this is a little bit less expensive and more commonly used in the clinic. Huang qi is very good for building the immune system. It's actually been used for over 2,000 years. And how it works is it builds the white blood cells. Huang qi is also very good as an expectorant, so very good for cough with mucus. Huang qi also is a very good adaptogen, so it helps to balance the adrenal glands, so very good for stress. This is the most important herb for women, angelica root, or dang gui. It's very good to regulate the menstrual period, very good for painful menstruation, PMS symptoms, perimenopausal symptoms like hot flashes and night sweats. It's also very good for pain from injuries, and it nourishes the blood, so it's very good for hair loss, brittle hair, brittle nails, and very good for the skin. This herb is actually not to be used by somebody on blood thinners, as it can cause excessive bleeding. Wolfberry fruit, or goqizi in Chinese, is very good for the liver and the kidneys, very good for vision, so visual acuity and blurry vision as well. This is also very good for impotence and lower body weakness. And this is actually a type of fungus, fuling or poria. This is really important for water retention, fatigue, and for digestive problems. This herb is called chen pi, or dry tangerine peel. This is a very important herb used in combination with other herbs to help your body to break down the herbs, as many Chinese herbs are quite sticky and heavy. This is also very good for upset stomach, for example, nausea and vomiting, and bloating and gas. This herb is called shanja, or hawthornberry. Many people have heard of hawthornberry, as it's quite popular to treat high blood pressure, coronary artery disease, and elevated cholesterol. This is very good to break down meat and fatty foods. So that about wraps up the benefits and some information about Chinese herbs.
Now let's take a look at how modern life has affected TCM.
Traditional Chinese medicine is quite often a time-consuming affair. Mixing, soaking, brewing, and distilling all the herbs can take hours. A luxury many in modern-day, fast-paced Hong Kong just don't have.
I'm very busy at work and don't have much free time. If I have to prepare medicine like in the old days, I might not choose Chinese medicine.
That's why Sophie's come to this medical practice, which offers a traditional Chinese remedy with modern efficiency. Doctors here prescribe ready-made herbal powder. Simply pour a sachet into a glass of hot water and stir well. Time-pressed patients can even order deliveries of medicine online, direct to their door.
We want to repackage the industry, provide instant medicine that makes it easier for patients to consume it and help them get better.
TCM is a great alternative to Western medicine with its more natural approach. The herbs used in TCM are natural and have little to no side effects compared to the pills of Western medicine. TCM also promotes a healthy lifestyle, as it encourages people to exercise and maintain a healthy diet in order to balance your qi. So the next time you get a cold, perhaps you'll think twice before reaching for that pill.